guys, my name is Amanda. Welcome to my channel. This is a little bit of a different video where basically you're just gonna see my hands. I feel like I should be making an ASMR video right now. Seriously, I really should. So you guys have been requesting for quite a while for me to go ahead and do a how I make my cream shadows from a powder. And I'm going to be doing this with Jessica. She'll be linked down below because she does it a little bit different than I do. So I kind of just do it this way. This is quick, this is easy, and this is what I pretty much have on hand. There's all kinds of different directions online on how to do this, but this is how I do it. So I start off with a loose shadow. This one happens to be Darling Girl Comet, and you could pretty much use a loose shadow. You could even use a shadow that is pressed, and you just simply turn it into, you know, a really fine powder like that, like this. You guys know what I'm saying. And then I've got a thing of water here with a dropper and my face primer. You can go ahead and use face primer, eye primer, it doesn't really matter, and something to stir with. And I pretty much just use what I have on hand, and I have got a butter knife and it's clean, and that's just what we're gonna use because this is real life. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started with this. I just keep it pretty much right inside the container here. As you can tell, it is loose. So what I do is I start off with a little bit of water. It's gonna look weird. It's gonna kind of bubble up like that, but that's okay. So I start off with the water, and then what I do is I put a little tiny bit of face primer in it. This does help with it being able to mix it better, and also it helps it last literally all day. Online, the recipe that I used and looked up, whoops, it happens sometimes too. The recipe says, oh, it'll only last a few hours. No, it lasts a good amount of time. And then you just pretty much mix it up and make a big mess like I am. Oh, geez. This normally doesn't happen. I need to go ahead and get something. I need to go ahead and get something a little bit thinner. I'll be right back. As you can tell, I've made a bigger mess, but I went ahead and I ended up putting it back in here, but we're gonna leave it because I wanted to show you I make a mess. So, and also whenever I say I use something thinner, yeah, this is what I got. You know, utensils. You gotta love them. And so you just mix them up. It needs more water, so I'm gonna add more water. This is a messy business. I am not all neat and nice and all that. Jessica's is gonna be really neat. Me, not so much. You basically want to stir it until it's all the clumps are gone pretty much. I'm going to take what was on the knife and I'm going to put it in there because I don't like to waste anything. This is not the kind of video that if you go ahead and you mess up, you can start all over. No, no. So now this is all mixed up, and I'm going to go ahead and swatch it for you, even though I wouldn't use this right away. That's what that looks like. Really pretty. You could still see all the glitter and everything. And so what I would do is let it sit overnight. You just put the cap back on. That way it's not as liquidy. This one ended up not being as liquidy as the other ones. But yeah, you go ahead and you set it out overnight, and it'll be thicker whenever you go ahead and use it. And this does end up drying at some point as long as you don't mess with it. So now what I recommend is whenever you need to revive it, which in my experience in these little containers, you need to revive it every few days. All you do is you put some water in it, or you could put some setting spray in it, whatever, and you can go ahead and revive it, just mix it up and everything. Like I said, it's a messy job. So hopefully this helps you guys with this. Be sure to go ahead and check out Jessica's channel, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.